Guys, and welcome to my TBR for the month of May. Before I get into these books, I want to say that I do not expect to finish every single one of these books, especially because I will be participating in the Believeathon, and that might change up my TBR a little bit. However, these are the books I would like to get to, I would like to prioritize, and in a perfect world where I could just finish books like they're nothing, I would finish all of these books in the month of May. But I do not expect to. These are the books I want to read. So first, the books that I'm continuing on from last month that I need to finish. First one, The Secrets of Deltora. I have read a little bit of it. Look at that beautiful map. Oh, okay. It's trying to fall on me. So, I want to finish The Secrets of Deltora. We'll finish Volume 6 of Jin King of Bandits. Finish Salt in a Stone by Victoria Scott. And finish The Future of Us by Carolyn Macker and Jay Asher. Then, I have a handful of audiobooks that I already have checked out. I technically already finished this one, Artemis Fowl and The Arctic Incident. I finished that one, but I'm filming this on the 5th because I'm a loser and I've read one book. So I'm already going, not reading one book's a loser. Filming this on the 5th makes me a loser. Just me, not anybody else. If you're filming yours on the 5th, you're not a loser. I'm just a loser because I hate myself. Anyways, so I read The Arctic Incident, and then I will be reading The Conference of the Birds. Then I will move on to, I actually have the physical books, but I will be reading the audiobooks for the 6th, 7th, and 8th book in The Guardians of Ga'Hoole. And then I will be reading the 4th, 5th, and 6th book in the Mortal Instruments series. And I will be reading The City of Ember and Messenger by and I also have on Overdrive Piper by Jay Asher, but that is actually a graphic novel, which segues me into my graphic novels. So I'll finish out the Jin King of Bandits series with volume number 7, and then I will get as far as I can in the rest of the Legend of Zelda series. Just however far I get in it. There are technically there's 16 of these. I only own 10 of them. I do not own any of the Twilight Princess ones yet, but I will get them, and when I do get them, I'm just read them as much as possible, as far as I can get through. Then I'm going to talk about the physical books that I want to read in the month of May. Okay. So, this is the How to Train Your Dragon series. It is book 1 through 12, as well as the additional book, How to Train Your Viking. And this, I'll be planning to read through the month of May. Now, I know that seems like a lot, which it is, because that is just a large pile of books. But I have read those, not all of them. I'll be rereading and finishing the series. I think I read all the way up to book number 9, How to Steal a Dragon's Sword, but I don't think I finished this one. I definitely finished book 8, though, How to Break a Dragon's Heart. I don't remember what happened, though. This series, it's a lot of books, but the books are pretty easy to get through. I can usually get through them really fast. So, fingers crossed that I will be able to get through this. Then, when I finish those physical books, my next goal will be to start on Michael Vey, because I've been saying I would read it for a month. Okay, can you not get on to me? Okay, sorry. My camera does not let me be fully in the camera to show you my books. So, the Michael Vey series, I have book 1 through 7. I'll be doing the same thing with How to Train Your Dragon, where I will be rereading the ones that I've read and finishing the series. So I haven't read these 3, I read these 4. I will be finishing it. I am super excited. This is a sci-fi series about, okay, I'm going to set these down because they're heavy. Okay, this is a sci-fi series about, I believe it's 19 kids that when they were babies, this company had created this new machine to replace the MRI. Well, the children were in the nursery right next to it, and when it turned on, it killed, there were 43 babies in total, 19 of them survived, it killed the rest of them, and the ones that remained were born with electrical powers. Well, not born with, given, because obviously they were born. So this is a story about, so the company is trying to collect all of these children and to use them as weapons and to figure out how to replicate what they are and what went wrong with the children that died versus the children that lived, so that they can create a whole new species called glows, and all of the children are glows. And so it follows Michael Vey, who he's obviously one of them, and he's like the most powerful of them. He is able to use electricity a lot better, and they kind of split off into two groups. There's the ones that kind of grew up in that house. They knew, they grew up with the company. The company found them as little babies and either adopted them, or if they weren't available for adoption, made it so they were by killing their families. And then, so it's a little bit like if you've ever read Umbrella. I guess you could have read Umbrella Academy. It is a graphic novel as well, but if you've ever seen Umbrella Academy, it's a little bit similar, but it's a lot younger children. It's definitely a different plot. It's a different plot, but it's a similar concept. The children with the powers, they're born under these circumstances, or they have things happen to them as little babies. It's a similar concept, different plots completely. Anyways, so they have these 7, so these 3 will be new. I'm gonna stop talking now because I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. That is a lot of books. That is more than I read in April, and I read a lot in April, so let's hope that my sanity is intact and that I don't actually read that many books, but that's kind of the direction I want to be going. So, wish me luck. It is May 5th. I have read 1 book, so you can tell I'm on track. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.